my Kindle's set to, headphones. So let me turn on honest to
Okay.
God. Is that going to sound bad? I guess we want to keep it pretty low.
Yeah, sadly, you'll have to keep it pretty low.
Well, let me turn it on here. Is that okay, do you think?
Hold on, it could go a little louder. Take it down a little bit.
God,
I can't hear it there.
Yeah, okay, that should be okay then.
Okay, cool. All right, I've got mine queued up here.
Cool. Yeah, it's a good idea.
Well, I didn't sleep hardly at all last night, and I got up at like 5:30 or 6 a.m. this morning, so I'm like kind of dragging ass. So I wasn't going to be like a good host.
Man.
Yeah.
I dig it. Well, Tuesdays, right. I feel like are, if it's cool for you, I feel like Tuesdays are probably an A-okay day to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tuesdays are pretty good for me.
Rarely, have anything going on Tuesdays. And, Thursdays, I feel like, dudes on the board want to do watch-alongs, just be indie bullshit to watch, So,
okay. Yeah, cool. Tuesdays are good for me, so yeah. I'll keep that in mind. All right, let's do a quick 5-second pause, see if I can remember how to do this. You are listening to Brute McVein's Wrestling Review. I am your host, Brute McVein, here with my co-host, as always, DJ Convoy. What's up, man?
Not too much, my man. It's been a while since we've hung out and had a nice little chat ski, so it's good to get back on the horse.
It has been a while since we've talked, but it's been even longer since we've watched a wrestling show together because we've never watched a wrestling show together, technically. You know what I mean?
Not much, no.
Yeah, we've done watch-alongs where we've watched on the board, the world-famous board and stuff, but we've never watched a show kind of together. So we're remote today, but we are going to watch WWF Wrestling Challenge October 12th, 1986. And if you want to watch it along with us, you can because it's on YouTube. Just search WWF Wrestling Challenge October 12th, 1986. The channel is Lou Gregory, and Convoy, you're like the old man of our duo here, but you weren't watching wrestling at this time.
Yeah,
so what do you think about this era?
I didn't really watch a ton of wrestling here. My parents watch it occasionally. I've certainly gone back and watched this stuff. There's good stuff to be had, obviously, and I certainly like some of the WWF principles, but it's a WWF TV show. It's gonna, it's not gonna have the greatest wrestling action, most likely. I'm more of an NWA guy at heart, but I like certainly like Gorilla Monsoon and Bobby. They're always a fun watch, and I think this will be okay. Sometimes there's stuff on these old wrestling challenges that might certainly carry a little higher than okay. So, hopefully we've got one of those here.
This is a relaxed, laid-back episode today. We were talking about before we started recording. So we just want to watch something that's easy to watch. we will bring the audio up periodically, but if you want to watch along, that would be cool. So I'm going to do a countdown. On the count, when I say go, we're going to hit play. Does that sound all right?
Sounds good.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I got my headphones on, and that Dolby hit hard, man, with that WWF logo.
That old signature is pretty badass, I must admit.
Man, that is sweet.
So it's this theme song.
Yeah. Man. My earliest wrestling memories are watching WWF in the afternoon and hearing Monsoon's voice.
The best WWF commentary duo by far.
I think so.
Although I have a soft spot, honestly, for the unlikely duo of Jesse and Vince, and I also have a soft spot for Gorilla as well.
Man, this theme song's awesome too.
Yeah, sweet, it's so good.
I just want to have this. I just want to play this in my car.
Gets you pumped up. I love they show Hulk Hogan. The chances of him being on the show are slim to none.
Nice little establishing shot here. Hey, there's another.
Oh, right after I said that.
Yeah.
I am a fool.
We got some stills of Hogan Randy Savage. Savage is going to be on the show?
We'll see. Oh no, Billy Jack Haynes. Oh boy.
Who is that? Was that Billy Jack Haynes?
That was definitely Billy Jack Haynes. And yes, the Heart Foundation. I was kind of subtly burying this earlier. This might be okay.
Why did they color everyone's glasses purple? Did you notice that?
I think this is kind of like an homage to there's the name escapes me. They used to do this on Saturday Night Live with interstitials, and there's a particular artist that this is reminiscent of that they're trying to emulate, and her name escapes me, and it'll probably come to me later as we watch. I think they're trying for a style.
If you're not watching with us, this is such a mismatch of graphics. Like, they just had a pixelated graphic, then they had that graphic was like
that final graphic
squares that were all
really
off.
With the
they colorized some of them. It was like they were just trying everything. It was like a 6-year-old ate a pixie stick and did Photoshop.
See, it was Billy Jack Haynes.
He is
repping Oregon always.
I like the sweatband around the neck and hat
and the gold lame. Oh,
wow!
Sucks to be you, Billy Jack.
Speaking of gold lame, here's the king.
Oh, the greatest. God, I love Macho Man.
It's weird not to have the crowd mic'd in like watching the modern product. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
But I guess this was all probably voice over in a studio, so they didn't have
definitely
a mix.
They're doing this in the Connecticut studio. That's interesting because Billy Jack would have been in NWA like maybe just a couple of months prior to this, maybe a few months. He was.
I don't know a lot about him. Can you tell me more about him?
Too much to go to right now, but he, I believe, was a national tag team champion. I forget his tag team partner, and he bolted NWA presumably to go to WWF. I don't quite recall. The problem with Billy Jack Haynes, see if we can like put a pin in him and come back to him later once the show is over. It's really too much to get into here. Ooh.
So we have Macho like menacing Elizabeth. Billy Jack comes to the rescue. Macho hides behind Elizabeth.
Instantly hiding behind her.
Man.
Holding match too.
The heavy heat
Macho and Liz, they're basically identically dressed.
They're dressed like a sofa from the mid-90s. It's weird. Like maroon and forest green.
Macho Man's a man of the future.
That's true. I had Nick Camarado, the AEW guy, described to me as one part Andre the Giant, one part Macho Man.
Yeah, I get it.
With none of the charisma.
He also wears belief banners a la The Ultimate Warrior.
Huh. Whoa, yeah. Billy Jack's a big dude.
Yeah, it's interesting. Billy Jack is the guy because like he's bigger than Macho Man and he's really yoked.
No one's ever talked about Billy Jack more than we have while the Macho Man was on screen.
I promise you there's way more to talk about Billy Jack. I just don't want to ruin the show and match right now.
I can't ruin it.
So Billy Jack is like this insane conspiracy theory guy. And it's like conspiracy theories like, mole men run the government, like wrestling.
Yeah, like stuff that could be real.
Well, obviously lizards run the country. We know this. No, like wrestling conspiracy theories, like Chris Benoit's child was fathered by Vince McMahon, so Chris Benoit killed him. Like crazy thing, like not conspiracy theories, but straight nutsy stuff. Like they did 2 whole RF shoots with him just based on his stupid quote unquote conspiracy theories. He is quite a character.
Interesting.
Yes. He's a real prominent he was a real prominent figure in the Oregon, my side of wrestling. But he was a real flake and real unreliable and would fight the promoters. He would fight the commission. I don't know. He's quite a character.
Macho Man bailed out for some heat, got back in the ring, bailed out again.
The Zbyszko school of stalling there. that's why I was a little surprised because Billy Jack was a mid card dude in NWA, like a higher mid card dude. So I was kind of surprised that he was out here in the first match doing the honors for Macho.
And Macho got up that turnbuckle so urgently to deliver that double axe handle. It was awesome.
What's amazing?
That's like a little modified sling blade, kind of.
This is like 10 years into Macho Man's career. This is 10 years. He's been killing his knees and body for 10 years already, and he's still this good.
Macho went for an elbow. Billy Jack tried to cut him off. Macho went for another elbow. Billy Jack tried to cut him off. So Macho just went for a knee.
Yeah, see, Billy Jack is like, I'm too good to be a jabron. I'm not going quietly into that good night.
Dude, that ring looks hard as a rock.
It looks like a lucha ring. It looks brutal.
When they just took that double bump, it looked bad.
Ugh, that bumping in that ring is rough. That's pretty sweet suplex.
It was kind of like that Moxley suplex where he just lets him go,
Ooh, he did like a little weird bow and arrow thing.
Yeah, the original Archer of Infamy. That was a 3!
There's a Billy Jack local Oregon tanning bed commercial that comes to mind when I see it. I mean, like he goes and menaces the young lady at the tanning bed.
Billy Jack?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty good. That's what we should really do is like I have an extensive amount of wrestling commercials. I should throw them all on our mutual share drive and we should watch those someday.
Did you see the pop for that full Nelson?
Yeah, they're pretty into it. Well, because again, Billy Jack, at least in NWA, was kind of a upper mid card guy. So it's really a big deal when he gets out of this. A ref
Macho just kicked
they're
the
protecting
ref.
Billy Jack a little bit.
A lot. Although the world title did change hands on a full Nelson at WrestleMania in recent times.
Yeah, no, this is no squash match.
What?
Ooh, weird camera angle. Oh my God, is that it?
That ref had no proof. What the hell?
Unbelievable.
You know what? At least Gorilla Monsoon is talking about how ridiculous it is. He's disgusted.
I must admit, I'm a little disgusted. I think I might have preferred a squash.
That was a horrible finish.
Well, the only way it wasn't a bad finish is if like Billy Jack and Macho are in a program, but I bet they aren't.
I mean, Macho, what was that other ref watching? Macho Man drop kicked the referee.
God, I hate. I hate WWF sometimes, and this would be an excellent example as to why.
That was bad.
I could be just out of my tree, but there's no way that Billy Jack and Macho are in a program. But maybe I'm wrong. I said Hulk Hogan would not be on the show. I was a fool. Look at your monitor. Yeah, they protected the full
Why did Earl Hebner never once he regained consciousness, mention what happened, or did he just black out?
No, the blow to the head completely. The last 30 seconds of memory are just completely wiped.
I love these still frames that remind us of what just happened.
Really...
Bobby Heenan said, "Danny Davis, you did a good job."
Ooh, a wrestler's rebuttal.
Let's listen. The Steamer?
You didn't call him Steamer? Oh man, I wish Tom Morocco was here. So listeners, this is an anti-manager screed by Ricky Steamboat. The manager's
turn yours down just one tick. I'm getting a little feedback.
Yeah.
Thanks, man. So he's against managers?
Well, what he's saying is that he knows that the managers aren't there to manage the guy's business. They're there to be out there on the floor and interfere. So If you haven't, or you're scum, according to Ricky Steamboat.
That does seem to be the case most of the time.
What about the guys that use them as shoot managers, like the Road Warriors, for instance? Speaking of Don the Rock Morocco, there he is.
God, he is huge.
He is ginormo. And did he steal Piper's kills?
That's what it looks like.
God, I love Don Morocco. A great man. Bob Orton's not too bad either.
Wait, why is Don Morocco dressed like that? Why is he dressed like a woman there?
Oh, wait.
Adrian. Oh, wait, my bad. I thought that was Morocco for a second in makeup.
See, they think they're ribbing Adonis here somehow by making him dress up as a woman, and he's just like, I don't
care. Exactly.
No, another guy.
What was this sketch? It was a Piper's Pit.
So basically, yeah. So
with Adrian Adonis.
Yeah, so Piper has been gone for a little while, and Piper's Pit becomes the flower shop. And so when Piper comes back, he hates Adrian Adonis for stealing his format, I guess.
Well, yeah.
And then he says a bunch of stuff that we wouldn't say on our podcast about Adrian and his choice of lifestyle.
Well, yeah. I like that how easily Piper's set collapsed.
Yeah, that's it for the set, I guess.
Oh my God.
What sucks is Morocco and or I guess Piper has turned face and forgotten his old buddies Morocco and Orton. Orton, of course, used to be his ride or die.
Orton, what color hat is that? Salmon?
Kind of pinkish. Uh-oh. Roddy's hot.
God, he looks crazy. He's got his t-shirt. Piper has his t-shirt tucked into his blue undies here with what appears to be a Civil War era splint on his knee, one crutch, and a baseball bat.
Oh, God, he's going to wreck the flower shop.
Of course he is.
Oh, my God. Take that, flower shop.
That was a nice swing.
Set.
Oh, my God.
I don't really feel like this hurts Adrian at all. The WWF provided the set, so I don't really feel like this is a striking a blow against adorable.
It still probably means something to him.
Yeah, I suppose so.
All the memories.
All the great flower shop.
Let's do a top 10 flower shop segments.
I will say this though.
Here's one.
Adrian, this is probably the number one. I will say this: Adrian Adonis is really underrated and a really good worker. Bob Orton doesn't get enough love either. I dig his shtick.
This is like the third or fourth segment that they've gotten here in a row. This is like a multi-piece.
They're top heels. God, Don Morocco is fantastic. Look at his size. I mean, it's not just like his muscles are big, although they are. He's just a burly, barrel-chested man. He is a giant man. Look at his shoulders. Good God.
Yeah. His head looks tiny in comparison to his hulking body.
The cut-up T-shirt he's wearing probably helps that visual as
well. He was in the open too, and I
he'd be big.
Wow, he looks crazy.
He'd be huge no matter what. Have you seen the thing where he's shoving donuts into his mouth and Mean Gene's trying to interview him and just donut is spewing out of his mouth?
No, it makes me want donuts though.
Wow, yeah, you're right. This has been like a pretty extensive. Like the little steamboat thing was like 30 seconds long. This has gone for like 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, I'm wondering if this match must have been on maybe a Madison Square Garden show or something like that. Say that again?
They could be building up to MSG. You're absolutely right. Oh, another interview.
3 interviews in a row.
Oh, no, Ken Resnick. Oh. This is some AWA scrub. He sucks.
He does.
You may know him from being in the Wrestle Rock Rumble video. He's in the beginning and end of that.
Hmm.
Oh my God, the machines.
I don't wait. Yeah, I do.
You know this.
Yeah, I forgot
You
for
got
a
like
second.
Hyper
I was
Machine,
I was trying to see when their next big show was, and I was like, I don't remember them. And then I flipped over, and I was like, okay.
Giant Machine, Hulk Machine, Ichiban. That's pretty good English.
Yeah. Thanks for saving it.
You know, I'm not.
He's kind of doing like a Native American kind of voice.
I'm not. I'm not a huge fan of the wrestling on these shows, and the finishes always stink. But you know, they do have some pretty fun angles. I must admit. I forgot all the machines.
It's pretty good.
Now, is that not to break kayfabe? Is that machine? Is that Bill Eadie?
Say that again.
Is that machine the machine cutting the promo? Is that Bill Eadie? Demolition. The main Demolition guy, Mass Superstar. Is that him?
That was my assumption.
Yeah,
but I couldn't remember. It was.
I need Mrs. Convoy. She'd be instantly like, "Yes, dummy, that's who it is." Oh, we actually get a wrestling match at 18 minutes in.
Yeah, here we go. Who's this doing the introductions?
There's really.
Oh
really,
my God.
That's famous.
Oh my God.
There's a good chance that's famous foot fetishist and creepo Mel Phillips. The less said, the better of this man.
No, tell me more.
Oh no, Barry O. Yeah,
he kind of looks like. You know what? Barry O kind of looks like Owen Hart and Butch.
Barry O is sweet. He's Bob Orton's brother.
He kind of also looks like one of the Beverly Brothers.
A little bit. Yeah, no, Barry O's.
Tell me more about old Butch Cooper.
He I don't know anything about Butch Cooper. Barry O figures slightly into the sex scandal stuff in 1992, 1993. He is propositioned by possibly Terry Garvin and possibly Pat Patterson, and he refuses them, and he claims he's blackballed for this. It's probably true.
Killer Bee's got a pretty good pop there.
Ugh.
Then an amateur takedown into a very awkward whizzer. There we go. Hip toss into
UWF,
whizzer.
In Herb Abrams' UWF, they're called Mass Confusion, and then they're called Mask Confusion, and then sometimes they're just called Killer Bees.
Well, that is confusing.
Yes.
Did you see that guy hit the ropes? Hold on.
Oh, they also hate managers. Oh, God.
There you go.
So wait a minute. You can't. It's bad to cheat with a manager, but it's okay to cheat with Twin Magic and your stupid bee face mask. Oh, God.
Well, did you hear what they said?
Yeah.
It was an equalizer. They're only doing it because the bad guys have a manager. They've rationalized their cheating.
These two jabrones don't have no manager, and they're going to cheat to beat them, and it's ridiculous.
That was a pretty decent head scissors there.
That's right.
That was awkward.
Obviously, Jim Brunzel's ultimate tag team is not the Killer Bees. It's obviously the High Flyers with Greg Gagne.
Man, when this day started, I did not think I'd be watching the Killer Bees work an arm.
Oh, man, look at that. Barry
God.
O. They're sweet.
Barry O is like about to take it. Well, Barry O's about to take it, and then the other bee just cut him off. He's like, what are you doing?
We caught him. Look at that. Oh, it's good.
Wow.
He's the best worker in the ring. Now he's going to tag in this other cat I've never heard of.
This is the guy I want to see. He about fell delivering a knee. All right, he's like, you're not getting anything else.
Oh, local talent.
Did you watch him hit the ropes?
Oh, God.
He didn't.
I trained. Oh.
He didn't do it that time, but last time his head just whiplashed.
Oh, look at Barry O bump. Barry O is so good. Oh, Mario's great. Look at that. Oh, to the outside.
That was a pretty good bump. Hold on. I got to see Butch Cooper here.
Butch Cooper.
Oh!
Okay, to be fair, they did not use the mask to cheat. You're right.
Butch
Equalizer.
Cooper. There you go. Oh, a jumping high
Whoa.
five. Butch Cooper, also the name of one of my very best friends.
Oh, wow.
Mr. Cooper. That's why I was so excited. I got to get a picture of him to send to him. Killer Bees finally got their name up there after the win.
Bobby's saying that a lot of people are predicting they're the next world champions. Ugh.
Who were the world champions?
This time, Bulldogs, I would suspect.
Yeah, it is. They mentioned it earlier.
Like they could touch the Bulldogs. I mean, get out here.
Well,
I guess Dynamite's.
Bees versus Bulldogs. That is hard. The Bulldog.
And Harley.
We gotta listen.
That's true. The best. You see Hawk Hogan?
Yeah.
True. What a badass.
Hey, is Harley Race the king?
You're damn straight he is.
Okay. Just making sure because I felt like he was kind of hinting at something there. Oh, God. Yes.
Look at this guy. Oh, his little jacket. Bless him.
Mario Mancini.
Oh, no. Gene
Okay.
Kniski's kid. Oh.
Man, he didn't even know how to face the hard cam. Oh,
they don't
here
have
we
the program
go.
yet. Oh, God,
Jimmy Hart, baby.
Ah, the best. Love these guys. No charisma, Brett. That's spelled wrong. See, we always get mad when people spell his name wrong in the crowd, but it's because WWF spelled it wrong for years.
Did they? I wasn't even looking at that.
Brett to Hart. Terrible.
Wow.
Oh my God. Good thing Jim Anvil Neidhart is there because he has the charisma of like 10 men. 1986 Brett has got zero charisma, but he's an awesome worker. Oh God, Nick Kiniski. He sucks.
I can't wait to see this.
Oh, yeah. Get the crowd behind you, Nick.
He's a big guy.
He's a big dude. Oh my God, Jimmy's already giving them helpful advice.
Those punches were a little rough from Brett, surprisingly. That was a terrible flying crossbody.
It's rough. I bet you low-key Mario Mancini is pretty good. We'll see.
I like that Nick Knitsky immediately just went to like pinning combinations right off the bat.
Brett probably told him to slow down and just grab a headlock. Yeah, pull him over. I want to see Mario. What?
What?
Something about bread leaving hair in the kitchen sink drain or something.
Hey, that was a pretty good arm drag there.
It was okay.
I'm gonna give some
Mario.
credit to Neidhart maybe too. Here we go, Mancini. This is who we came to see in this match. Can't figure out an arm wringer. Neidhart just decides, I'm just gonna throw you, dude.
He just powered him over. Oh my god.
He could not figure out an arm wringer. So Neidhart
no
just
help
threw
for
it.
Mancini on that at all. That was all Neidhart.
Look at Neidhart like, you're a moron.
Those match rules. Yeah, work this guy. Oh my god, heart attack already?
Yeah.
Oh, the end.
Man, Hart was moving.
Boom.
Wow.
I know you think that was 2 minutes.
No charisma, Brett? I don't know, man.
Oh, it's pretty, no, he had a little something there.
The way he spit on him and then stomped his dick.
And he was definitely motoring when he hit the heart attack there.
Yeah, that was great.
Whoa, look at Babyface fired. Nick Knitzky here, fired up.
Bret Hart got one more cheap shot elbow and then bailed.
Man, dastardly heels.
Why are they they're harping on Danny Davis again here?
Danny Davis is definitely not secretly a member of the Hart Foundation.
I have a vague memory of Danny Davis being a heel ref.
Yeah. He's going to be in the Hart Foundation basically. Oh, look at that! Oh, heart attack is sweet.
That looked good. Look at that pin. My God.
Total heel.
And then the loogie, like the Bret Hart, Vince McMahon.
The famous Bret Hart loogie.
Except he worked it here. You could tell nothing actually came out.
That was great. Man, that was fast. I guess they had to speed it up on the show, huh?
Dude, Mancini was terrible.
Yeah.
Hold on. We got to listen to this.
Look at this Miami Vice jacket. Oh, that's the appearance of the Hulkster, I say.
Here comes Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan himself. Who, by the way, hurts Harley Race for real in their match. I think it's on S&ME. I could be wrong about that. Hurts him for real.
We've seen behind these sets where they knocked him over. So Hogan was just standing behind like a thin sheet of plywood, dressed like this for how long?
Just waiting for his cue, brother.
Yeah. All right, let's listen to Hogan.
Hogan 86 belt. Oh, it's so good. This is interesting. They seem to be building up a Hawk Jake feud here, and Hulk famously didn't want to work Jake.
Jake just walked into this Python joke. Hulk Hogan just flexing right in his face.
Hulk is the color of rich Corinthian leather, I might add.
Skin of a hot dog, silken hair of an Asian person, perhaps.
Jake with his sleeves rolled up looks so sweet.
What? That was an interesting segment.
I guess he's a punk ass. That's all I can draw from that segment. I don't know.
Here we go. Tito Santana.
How do you feel about old Tito?
I really liked him when I was a little kid.
Yeah?
Wow.
Pedro
Morales.
Yeah.
Wow. Ken Glover.
This guy, yeah. Oh, the brawler.
Oh. Wow.
I love when the heel looks around the crowd like, why aren't you cheering me? And then they just kind of have that incredulous look on their face.
Steve Lombardi's skin is an unnatural gray.
He's very bristly as well.
It's like he's halfway through the transition into vampirism.
Well, it's kind of like he has like an old timey wrestling physique. He kind of has like the barrel chest, but then not quite.
Yeah. I like his cowardly escape of that hammerlock by fleeing to the ropes.
Ooh, a Spanish promo. Tito, you wish you had a tenth of the success Pedro Morales has had. Heenan very offended that they were speaking Spanish.
Yeah, how dare he have to hear that? Ooh, nice drop kick there. Let's get Morales in here. Here we go.
Yeah. Once these two Latins get that hot blood.
How do you think Lombardi and this other guy from Lynchburg, Tennessee became a team? Ken Glover.
I have to assume that Lombardi was down on his luck yet again. And, I guess there's probably like a green room full of wrestlers, and, he was commiserating with one of them, and they hit it off.
Now Pedro Morales came in and said, I'm going to hit 2 backdrops and dip.
Well, Tito's the work rate, man. Make him do all the work.
Oh, come on.
Dastardly. This other guy's great.
Ooh. Hey, you know what?
This dude's the best jobber that's been on the show so far, I'm pretty sure.
He had that Memphis Lawler punch kind of going.
Yeah, totally.
He's from Tennessee. Come on, Morales. Here comes a backdrop. Here comes a backdrop. No, to the gut.
I just speeded for Pedro. That's great.
He still kind of took the backdrop bump for that fist to the gut. Oh.
He delivered a backbreaker, but he landed on his stomach.
Pedro Morales just won with a backbreaker.
Yeah, that was an odd. Okay. King Glover ruled.
That's my favorite match so far.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever seen a match won with a backbreaker.
Well, and he took it kind of peculiar.
King Glover was terrible.
Terribly great. He was better than the fellow you liked.
Mitch Cooper?
Mitch Cooper.
That guy's bad. Here we go.
Time for
Look at the traps on Moondog's spot.
Yeah. Gonna be Tonka Kid, maybe? Nope. Oh, that's is that okay? I'm bad at this. That may be Rikishi.
That's what I was kind of thinking. I've never seen one half of the Islanders as the Islanders in a singles match against a Moondog. This match is going to be glorious.
This will be Club Moondog, I assume, and then possibly Rikishi is going to bump and feed.
Dude, that shoulder block earlier looked bad. That looked like 2 guys who shouldn't have run into each other at that speed. So why is he a Moondog?
Well, there's a whole lineage of them. I don't know. Why superstar Billy Graham talking?
So they're not really dogs.
Well, they may be a different breed.
Okay. They look like they've been trapped in a well.
They do look like they're coal miner folk, perhaps.
And they just got out, and they have to fight for food, and then they're going to go back in the well.
I'm still confused as to why Billy Graham is telling us about his big muscles and lightning and so forth.
I'm confused who thought they should give Toma a singles match against Moondog Spot.
A little strange.
Oh no, Moondog Rex could not grab him.
So your instinct served you well because this is going to set up a tag team match, surely.
God, what a horrible finish.
It's pretty bad.
Oh my God. It's Haku!
He's so skinny.
Wow,
God,
Haku's
skinny.
on fire. Oh, they're
Doing weird double team offense.
it was very wow.
Ooh, rider kick.
Haku with a sweet drop kick.
That was great. It was awesome in the sweatpants. Haku rules.
Those are awesome.
Oh, sweet. The post match was way more fun than the actual match, such as it was.
That whole thing was just ridiculous.
Yeah, it sucked. But Haku rules.
I think, winning was more important back then. So they're like, as long as the good guy technically wins, they'll be happy.
Yeah.
Even if the match was absolute dreadful.
These people probably had to sit through like 4 hours of just a huge block of these tapings. It's like, this is all they could give them.
They seem pretty dead for Randy Savage, which is saying a lot.
Yeah.
God.
Big close up on Moondog Rex there. I don't know why.
Disgusting.
I don't want to see that. Don't show me that.
God, they showed it again. Moondog's spot is disturbing looking. What's that in his hand? Is that a turkey leg?
Yeah, it's a big bone. And you're right.
So he is a dog?
His traps are out of control.
It's like he went to the gym and said, I'm only going to do shrugs.
Got like 500 pounds of plates. He's just doing shoulder lifts all day long.
Strange.
What's all this Ken Resnick propaganda? Ugh. Where's Gene?
Like drinking.
Is that Curtis Iacane? Yes, it is.
Wow.
Jesus, look at his forehead. He said the Wizard, and I was like, is the Grand Wizard coming out? That doesn't make any sense, but...
Yeah. This is strange. This is like Dungeon of Doom.
His forehead makes Abdullah's look like normal.
His forehead is disgusting.
Oh.
How much just to lick it, just from front to back? Legitimate.
I don't know.
1,000?
Yeah, I'd probably do it for 1,000.
I'd do it for 1,000.
I'm easy. I'd probably go 500.
I mean, if I knew, if I had the
bit.
assurance it was clean, yeah, I'd probably like around 400 is probably my, I don't know, maybe 200. 250.
$50 on a coffee. It's fine. Jesus God, look at that. You can't stop looking at it. It's the exact.
That's some good background business, though. From who is that?
I believe that's Alpha.
Yeah, Alpha with some nice business. Is that Roman Reigns' dad?
Maybe I.
Is that?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, it might be.
That's the head of the table right there, Convoy.
You got to acknowledge him.
What is happening?
Good.
What is this promo?
Good facials. I don't know.
He's biting
he's eating himself now.
Yeah.
See, this is what has always intrigued me.
God.
How do you get like the Kamalas and the other wild men to wrestle? How do you convince them to go into the ring and earn money?
It's just sort of their nature, I think, to fight, and so you just lead them there.
You just kind of harness it somehow.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy was eating himself. Like, what?
Yeah. Well, not anymore, though. See. This is incredible.
Well, it's just like you kind of think that they have kind of a level of promo quality that you need to hit. I don't know that King Curtis is hitting it.
Well, they just gave him a hard cut there with a graphic.
Yeah.
Hot and heavy action.
I think Gorilla is fitting. Whoa, it's John Studd and King Kong Bundy.
John Studd was one of my favorites when I was
Yeah,
a
he's
little
good.
kid.
He's underrated.
Speaking of underrated, Hillbilly Jim.
Now, I've told you before, I wasn't a big wrestling guy as a kid. I loved Hillbilly Jim. I must have been from the Rock and Wrestling cartoon. I loved Hillbilly Jim for some reason.
I had the Hillbilly Jim little thumb wrestler guy.
I did too. I had him
Yeah.
and Roddy. I think
Is this show over?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that was a lot of fun.
Well, yeah.
Oh.
The promos, except for maybe that last one, were a lot of fun. Some of the ring action was fun, but a little bit frustrating in a couple of cases, perhaps. I'm certainly frustrated by the Macho Man finish.
Well, all right. The show was objectively horrible, but it was so bad that it was pretty fun to
It was
watch.
fun to watch, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
you know, it's their format. That's a WWF format. If you're watching an NWA show from 1986, they're gonna try to hit you more with, you know, in-ring work, probably a couple more squash matches. You're probably not gonna get any awful count out finishes. You know, for the most part, there's exceptions. WWF has their real strong format they stick to, and it works. I mean, they got the inset promos. I like those. They certainly gave a lot of promo time to some guys who could carry it.
Yeah, I thought it was a fun change of pace today, and maybe we'll get back to the doing the magazines next week with our WCW magazine that you procured. How did you get that?
I am a proud patron of WCW Worldwide, and that cat occasionally scans archive stuff from his collection.
Cool.
I got that, and I was like, "Hey, that might be a fun thing to look at." So, you know,
Yeah.
I was getting fired up to chat about high voltage, who we're both mutual fans of. So, yeah, maybe perhaps next time, listeners.
I got to do a little prep for high voltage conversation.
Danger.
And so that's going to do it for this episode. We appreciate you listening to this humble podcast of ours. Convoy, anything before we sign off?
Nothing much, but I appreciate all the support you guys give us, and yeah, we've been kind of off the horse for a little while, but we're promised that we'll try to get back on said horse as soon as possible here. So we'll be more regular pretty soon here, I would think.
We're going to try.
Yes.
All right. So tune in next time. We will be going through that WCW magazine. Until then, have a great week. All right. Cool.